Century began. Human evolution was at a turning point. Natural selection, the process by which the strongest, the smartest, the fastest reproduced in greater numbers than the rest, a process which had once favored the noblest traits of man, now began to favor different traits. Most science fiction of the day predicted a future that was more civilized and more intelligent. But as time went on, things seemed to be heading in the opposite direction, a dumbing down. How did this happen? Evolution does not necessarily reward intelligence. With no natural predators to thin the herd, it began to simply reward those who reproduced the most.
What's going on, my kings and queens, and welcome back to my channel. As y'all can see, we're about to get into, but before we get into this video, don't forget to hit that like button, the subscribe button, and the post notification button so you can be notified when I do upload new content. So now we're going to get into this video, y'all. And the title of this video is The World We Live In / Save Our Children. So the first part, it just came to me, the world we live in. And I began to think about this world. Black American woman, living in poverty, dealing with mental distresses, health distresses, you know what I mean? And I'm like, okay, so the world I'm living in is a world that has become full of narcissists, full of people only focused on their outer self, only focused on how they appear to others, focused on making the rich richer and the poor poorer. And I'm just really like, okay, so we're just supposed to ignore the fact that adult people have been for centuries acting out in ways that parents teach their kids not to. Do you see how this adult is conducting themselves? Do you see how this adult is lying, cheating, stealing, killing, manipulating? And these are adult people that know right from wrong. So now I'm having to teach my son, watch these kind of people. These kind of people know right from wrong, and they have chosen their side. Okay? So, I'm not going to get too far into that because it kind of ran me up. I was a little different before I was blessed to be a mother, 2012, at the age of 26 years old. When I honestly thought I couldn't have kids, I honestly thought I was just sterile. That, you know, hey, as a young girl, I was hella promiscuous, you guys. And not knowing better and being around people that didn't care to better educate me or to better help me, you know, I was in the streets. And, yeah, so before I had a kid, I saw the world differently. When I became a mother is when I really had to start narrowing in on what's going on in and around me and my family, which is my son. Yes, I have a whole family, but me and my son are my family. And I started reading more, researching more, you know, wanting to know who I am as a person, wanting to know, you know, so many things about life now after this baby came about. because I have a whole different type of protection plan that I have to follow through with, because nobody is going to protect this boy. Nobody is going to educate this boy. Nobody is going to do nothing that I am able to do for my son. Okay? So, again, the world that we live in is full of narcissists, full of sickos, full of people turning blind eyes and deaf ears on torture, on so many deep, dark-rooted things. And it's like, this really can't be real. It can't be real, but it is. Okay, so I got two movies that, for some apparent reason, are always on my mind. First, the movie Little Nicky.
Wrap your minds around this, Chicago.
I love this song.
I command you to spread the blood of the innocent.
Oh my God, Chicago is awesome!
But the last thing his evil brothers want
I'm calling you out, brother!
is for Nicky to be happy.
How can I win?
You have something that he doesn't have.
A speech impediment.
Another movie, Idiocracy.
Dawn of the 21st century, the Army began a top-secret experiment.
Meet Joe Bowers, our first subject for the human hibernation experiment. As you know, this is highly classified. However, if successful, we believe humans can be stored indefinitely.
However, the trial run was prone to human error.
See you in a year.
And Joe slept slightly longer than expected. Half a millennium, to be exact. From Mike Judge, creator of Office Space and Beavis and Butthead.
Oh my God!
If you were the smartest person in the world,
This goes in your mouth. This one goes in your butt. Hang on a second. This one goes in your mouth.
and were stuck with the dumbest people in history.
If you have one bucket that holds 2 gallons and another bucket that holds 5 gallons, how many buckets do you have?
2?
What would you do?
Excuse me, I'm actually supposed to be getting out of prison.
You're in the wrong line.
I'm the smartest guy in the world? Says who?
The IQ test you took in prison. You got the highest score in history.
Even smarter than President Camacho.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of America!
In the year 2505,
We got this guy. He's gonna fix everything. So you smart, huh?
the ordinary will be considered extraordinary.
I thought your head would be bigger.
Idiocracy.
For the smartest guy in the world, you're pretty dumb sometimes.
These movies are funny, but you get so much knowledge out of them if you pay attention, or if attention pays you. Okay? This is pertaining to the Save Our Children. I went down this weird rabbit hole the other night into the Cuties movie reviews. I just wanted to see people reviews, reactions to the movie, because I don't want to sit and for an hour and a half watching little girls act out in ways that those girls shouldn't have been 11 years old. There's nothing to justify that movie. It's no message in the movie whatsoever, and I don't have to watch it, and I'm not going to watch it unless I'm paid to watch it, okay? It was too much perversion going on in the movie from the clips that I seen, and that's all I'm gonna take it for, the clips. Yeah. Say I'm not speaking facts because I only watched the clips and I didn't watch the whole movie. Same difference. When they constantly zooming up on the girls' butts, zooming up on their feet. I know people have foot fetishes. People have any type of body fetish. honestly. Perverts everywhere. So, my spirit began to become saddened and to become sickened to literally know that Netflix did auditions for 680 little girls to send videos to twerk, and whoever twerked the best, whoever dressed the most provocative, were put in the movie. Whose parents are allowing their 11-year-old daughters to dress like tramps, shaking the butt that they don't have, to be in a movie? It did not make sense to me. Another thing that didn't make sense to me is to why they had to audition 650, 680 little girls. Months of looking for little girls. That is creepy. Everything about it rubs me wrong. Now y'all have videos of 650 little girls dancing seductively, dancing provocatively. And that's not a problem. And then y'all filmed this. And then thank God the movie cinemas are closed. And this stuff is just coming on Netflix because, oh my. I want to know how many parents literally sat down and watched that movie with their kids and encouraged their kids to follow their dreams as twerkers or whatever they want. That isn't something that's stimulating their brain cells, that's strengthening them as human beings. I'm going to fast forward because that whole movie, everything about it is just not right. And then after I finally after my spirit was overwhelmed with the information I started to look into pertaining to the Cuties movie. I was able to be pulled out of that freaking rabbit hole, only for the spirits to direct me to another path to confirm my thought, my feelings, and what I believed was really going on. Fashion Nova. Fashion Nova has come out with a fashion line called Nova Kid. These little girls are walking around with tank tops and skirts up their butts, button-down shirts with heels on. And mind you, these are not 11-year-old girls. Fashion Nova and their Nova Kids is a disgrace, is disrespectful, and it's disgusting to me. And I feel that it needs to be discontinued. I feel that any company that engages in sexualizing children, that company should be removed from the masses' view. Point blank period. Netflix, since y'all put out the Cuties movie, your whole platform should be erased. You should have no right and no reason to continue to be a network after you put this out there. Fashion Nova, you deserve your whole company to be removed, to be erased, because y'all are putting this out here for little girls to believe that it's okay to dress in this way. I'm a mother. I don't want to see them walking around with halter tops on, you know, and heels with makeup at 7 or 8 or 9 years old. That is not acceptable for me. And I don't understand how it is acceptable for so many women to go online and to speak on people that are against it, saying, what's wrong with it? It's just like a mini-me. I love the mini-me lane that Fashion Nova went. They want their daughters to dress like whores because Fashion Nova's clothes is whore clothes. I'm so sorry. Fashion Nova has nothing but yeast infection guaranteed to receive clothing. So now we know we have these pedos running around. Now your babies, let me backtrack. I don't believe little girls supposed to have on leggings without a shirt that go down to their damn knees. Okay? I don't. So, I really want to speak to people that want to better themselves, that want to know what's really going on, that are tired of these little girls that, and I'm going to go back to the Cuties movie. The cover art for the movie. The first time I was introduced to the movie coming to Netflix, I was instantly disturbed because the little black girl, the way she was on her knees with her butt cheeks hanging out, it wasn't even that for me. It was the look in her face. Look at this baby eyes and tell me she is not crying for help. Because when you connect eye-to-eye contact, you really can see who that person is and what's going on with that person. That's why I don't have social media no more, other than YouTube. I don't have, Facebook, Instagram, or nothing, because when people start dying, people been dying, but social media had made death so much more public. Every time somebody, friend or family close, somebody died, they uploaded it. So I would go and look at those people's pages, and I would scroll all the way down, and I would read, I would see where their time ended before their body physically died off. I would look into the people's eyes, and I noticed so much sadness, so much loneliness, and I couldn't deal with it. I was just overwhelmed, and I was like, no, I'm not doing this. So I removed myself from social media, and I began to strengthen my empathic gift to where I'm able to pick up on anything now. I still allow myself to be naive, because some things I don't want to believe, and I know what's going on. But yeah, everybody, please, please, let's start speaking up. Please, let's start speaking out. Stop talking about all of the celebrity gossip, all of that. We got to stop feeding into that vibration. That's a negative vibration, a very lowered vibration. And I have been a part of the lower vibration. That's it for right now, y'all. I don't want to bother y'all too much with my nonsense. So, you have gotten all the way to the end of this video. I thank you so much. And until next time, bye.